Have you ever stopped to wonder if Bitcoin is going to make you rich in the future? Or if it's all just the biggest financial scam in history? Sounds dramatic, right? But that's exactly the debate that's been dividing millions of people all around the world. On one side, you've got people who believe Bitcoin is the new digital gold, something that can completely change the way we think about money. On the other, you've got people saying it's just a giant bubble waiting to pop, leaving millions broke. So which one is it? When Bitcoin first showed up back in 2009, nobody cared. It was just this weird little idea written up by someone named Satoshi Nakamoto. A digital currency without banks, without government, run only by code and trust. To most people it sounded impossible. To others it sounded like fraud. But slowly, that thing worth just a few cents started grabbing attention. And the story went places nobody expected. Fast forward a few years and you've got people who bought Bitcoin for pennies and ended up millionaires. You've got the legendary Bitcoin pizza story from 2010, where someone paid 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 pizzas, something that today would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Stories like that became almost urban legends in the crypto world, fueling the idea that Bitcoin really is the future of money. But critics point at those same examples and say, "See? That's exactly why this will never work as real money." And honestly, both sides have strong arguments. On the bright side, Bitcoin is decentralized. No banks, no government controlling it. It's seen as a kind of digital gold, a hedge against inflation. And for some countries, it's even a symbol of financial freedom. El Salvador made Bitcoin legal tender in 2021, and big companies like Tesla and PayPal have bought or accepted Bitcoin at different points. That gives weight to the idea that Bitcoin isn't just some passing trend, but then, there are the scams. Every time the price goes up, shady schemes pop up everywhere, promising quick profits and secret strategies. One of the most infamous examples was OneCoin, which fooled millions of people into thinking it was the next big thing. But it was nothing more than a giant pyramid scheme. And who could forget the collapse of FTX in 2022? One of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world just imploded, leaving billions of dollars in losses and shaking investor confidence everywhere. These disasters weren't Bitcoin itself, but they fed into the narrative that this is still a risky and dangerous space. And we can't ignore Bitcoin's own flaws either. Transactions can be slow, fees can spike to ridiculous levels, mining burns through massive amounts of energy, and of course, the volatility. Bitcoin can double in value in a matter of months, and then lose half of it just as fast. It's a roller coaster that tests every investor's stomach. Yet despite everything, Bitcoin is still here. More than 15 years later, it's survived crashes, bans, scandals, and endless criticism. And it's still the #1 digital currency everyone talks about. For some, that resilience is proof it's the future. For others, it's just evidence of mass hysteria that hasn't burned out yet. At the end of the day, maybe Bitcoin is both things at once. The future for those who study it, understand it, and use it wisely. And a massive risk for those who jump in thinking they'll get rich overnight. The real question isn't whether Bitcoin is the future or a scam. It's how you choose to approach it, with knowledge and responsibility, or with blind greed. And now I want to hear from you. Do you think Bitcoin is the future of money, or the biggest scam in history? Drop your thoughts down in the comments because this debate is far from over. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell because I'll keep bringing you more stories, insights, and discussions about the crypto world in a way that's simple, fun, and easy to understand. So click down below and let's keep exploring this wild crypto journey together.